Hello, everybody, and welcome to an all-new game of Display Trivia. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Sarah Pribis, but I think today I probably have a little more work than that on my hands because Display Bees, I know we were all love drunk last night from our big V-Day celebrations. Whether it was celebrating your romantic partner, your kids, your pets, your friends, or even just yourself, especially yourself, it's time to deal with the hangover. I ate, how many Ferrero Rochers? Oh, yeah. So I'm here to help us nurse that headache and sour stomach. What you're gonna need is lots of rest, fluids, and of course, some rules for this game because winning trivia tonight might just be the thing to put the pep back in your step after a long night of being intoxicated by love. So here's how it goes. You'll have 10 seconds to answer 10 questions each. When a new question appears, choose carefully because once you tap, there's no going back. However, if you do get one wrong, stay in the game and keep playing for fun. Just like a bad breakup, you'll get over the loss eventually. Your winnings will appear in your Display bank account if you're active in the app and have a completed profile. I think we're just about ready to get started, but first, let's make sure you are paying attention. Would you rather eat your heart out, all you can eat, pray, love? Honestly, as long as there's eating involved, I'm in. It doesn't really matter to me, what kind, but get those fingers and those brains warmed up and pick an answer. Maybe let your stomach, your gut guide you since there's eating involved. Yeah? All right, all you can eat pulling ahead with 60%. I love that for us. Well, friends, it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all, and same goes for trivia. You're here, you're ready to play. Let's do this. It's time for Display Trivia. Question 1. Select the last letter in the English alphabet. A, B, Z. Select the last letter in the English alphabet. A, B, Z. It's probably the most fun to come in first. Sometimes you win money or people's affection, and coming in last might not be so great, but at least it gets you one thing, attention. People might feel sorry for you, but at least they know who you are. But what about everything that comes in between, I want to take a minute to do a quick shout out to all those middle letters. The ones that don't get the credit, but still show up day after day. That's where the alphabet really happens, not with A or Z, but with the little guys like L. This one's for you, P. I won't let you down. The last letter in the English alphabet is Z, and if you got it, you're off to a great start, like 96% of you. Question 2. All of the following are nicknames for the first name William, except Will, Bill, SpongeBob SquarePants. All of the following are nicknames for the first name William, except Will, Bill, SpongeBob SquarePants. Nicknames are very important because saying full names takes way too long. I mean, Bob versus Robert, who's got the time? If I can cut down on that syllable every time I say that name, I'll come up with enough extra seconds to hit the snooze button like 5 more times in the morning. Now, if only I could meet someone named Rob. Nicknames are also important because they indicate fondness. You know I'm right, because when Mom was mad, she'd whip out the full name. Will and Bill are both nicknames for William. So SpongeBob SquarePants is your answer. 87% of you knew that, and we're moving on to question 3. A portobello is a variety of what? Peppercorn, mushroom, root vegetable. A portobello is a variety of what? Peppercorn, mushroom, root vegetable. What I do know about portobellos is that they are used at certain restaurants as a burger substitute. Now, this might come as a surprise, but a burger substitute is not the person who comes in and watches all the burgers while the teacher is out sick or playing hooky. No, a burger substitute is an option for someone looking to reduce meat consumption. Or maybe they just don't like the taste of meat. Now, why that would be the case, I just cannot fathom. Sure, meat comes from animals and animals are cute, but if we weren't supposed to eat them, well, then they wouldn't taste so darn good, okay? End of rant. Do I want a portobello mushroom burger instead of a beef one? Only if I'm in the mood, okay. Portobellos are a type of mushroom. That's right, 93% of you got that. Question 4. Cobalt is a shade of what color? Purple, blue, orange. Cobalt is a shade of what color? Purple, blue, orange. I have many theories about why we have so many different shades of colors, but I think the best one is this. Women have invented shades only to gatekeep colors from their male partners. Think about it. Your male fiance can't pick out a bad wedding color scheme if he doesn't know the difference between taupe and mauve. One's brown and one's purple, Jared. This is also probably why sports team colors are so simple. I'm just saying, you don't see a football team with terracotta and beige, although that's a good wedding color scheme. Write that down for my bathroom. Cobalt is a shade of rich blue. 90% of you got that. You're feeling the opposite of blue. Let's do Q5. Which of the following words is not an anagram for the others? Night, thing, winged. Which of the following words is not an anagram for the others? Night, thing, winged. If you don't know what an anagram is, please allow me to assist here with a helpful little clue. An anagram for the word anagram, that would be nagaram. That's right, nagaram is an anagram for anagram. Still don't get it? Let's try another. An anagram for Sarah Pribis, airship bars. Are you starting to catch on? An anagram is basically the breakfast hash of wordplay. You take a bunch of ingredients and you mix them together in a new way, and then you put cheese on top. Well, the cheese is for the hash, but you get the idea. Essentially, an anagram is a rearrangement of one word into another word using the same letters. So night and thing are anagrams of each other. But if you picked winged, well, then I can see who's just winging it here tonight. Not 87% of you. 87% of you are moving on. Halfway there. Q6. This online marketplace that focuses on handmade goods launched in 2005. eBay, Etsy, E-Trade. This online marketplace that focuses on handmade goods launched in 2005. eBay, Etsy, E-Trade. That's right, this site touts a lot of items that are handmade, but like handmade, big whoop. What other body part would you use to make something? Come to me when you crafted something with your mouth, then I'll be impressed. Oh, you made that macrame wall hanging with your teeth? Now that should be in a museum. You crocheted that baby onesie using only your toes? Okay, weird flex, but amazing. I guess the most important body part to use when making something is your heart. Put some love in it, right? It's a real reason to shop on Etsy. Love in every stitch or shell glued onto that picture frame. Wow, yes, bestie, you can definitely make bank selling your shell art. Bravo, 91% of you about to make bank as well. Q7. In typography, kerning deals with what element of the typeface? Text size, letter spacing, text alignment. In typography, kerning deals with what element of the typeface? Text size, letter spacing, text alignment. The most important element of typeface is, of course, can you read whatever the heck it's saying? If so, that makes it a good typeface. This is why I don't understand why everyone loves to hate on Comic Sans. Name a more legible font. I'll wait. It has all the whimsy of real handwritten text, but with all the structure of an engineered typeface. And teachers always knew they could make a pop quiz more fun with a little Comic Sans heading. I mean, I know none of you studied for this, but look, a kooky little font. And it's bolded and underlined too. There are many elements that go into making a great font, and kerning is used to describe how far apart the letters appear on the page. Did you guys get it? Oh, I knew you were the type. 90% of you did. Question 8. Upon its founding in 1908, the company known for making chucks originally manufactured all of the following except rubber galoshes, basketball shoes, winter boots. Upon its founding in 1908, the company known for making chucks originally manufactured all of the following except rubber galoshes, basketball shoes, winter boots. That means this company has been in business for over 100 years. I mean, that is impressive, especially when you think about the fact that Heelys were absolutely huge in the late 90s, early 2000s, but today are basically non-existent. I mean, could you imagine seeing someone going down the street in Heelys today? I'd be worried for their safety, and not because those things are dangerous, but because that person is probably unwell. Look, Heelys are the sushi burritos of footwear. These things are fine on their own. They don't need to be fused. Let sneakers be sneakers and roller skates be roller skates. End of discussion. Although this company became famous for making basketball shoes, Chuck Taylor's All-Stars, they originally started out producing footwear that could be made out of rubber. 88% of you got that. Did you tune into the pre-show? Is that why? We gave away that answer. Question 9. Which of the following minerals does not have an amorphous structure? Amber, calcite, opal. Which of the following minerals does not have an amorphous structure? Amber, calcite, opal. Most minerals have a crystalline structure, but some are amorphous, which means they lack any real shape. They kind of make it up as they go along, kind of like what I do when I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to file my taxes in time. Carry some ones there, put in some zeros there. Okay, so yeah, I have a cat, claim her as my dependent. Good, we're doing well. And finally, when I've come to my wit's end, just put every piece of paper I can find in my apartment into a cardboard box and drop it off with some poor accountant. Look, now it's our problem. So what, I didn't save receipts. I can barely find a place to save all the silverware that comes with my Uber Eats delivery. The point is, structure is important, unless you're amber or opal, two minerals whose shapes lack a true crystalline structure. 72% of you got that, and friends, we've made it. It's time for the final question. Question 10. Which of the following U.S. cities has an area code whose sum equals 5? New York, Miami, Los Angeles. Which of the following U.S. cities has an area code whose sum equals 5? New York, Miami, Los Angeles. I'll tell you what, when I meet someone, I am less concerned with their area code and more concerned with any secret codes they might be hiding from me. You might be from the Bronx, that's cool and all, but what is your lock screen password? Look, good friends tell each other everything, especially social security numbers and mother's maiden names. If you don't freely offer all of that information, I have no reason to trust you. And dude, you have to tell, you pinky swore. Geez, is nothing sacred anymore? The LA area code is 310, the sum of which is 4. The Miami code, as made famous by Pitbull, is 305, whose sum is 8. But good old New York uses a 212 area code, and when you add all those numbers up, you get 5. 76% of you got that, and if you got everything right tonight, you get money. So let's see how many winners we got tonight. Did anyone come close? Let me know with your scores. I mean, regardless of if you won or not, you came, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge, and you are gonna get paid. That's free money right there. Friends, we do this every single night. And again, I mentioned this already in this game, but if you tune in early at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, that's 30 minutes before trivia, I do give away question 8. So if you need a little extra help, or if you want to find out how to earn some money on display without having to win trivia, tune in. That's where I give all the good tips. We had 287 winners tonight. Gary, so close, 9 out of 10. Oh no, study. You must have studied because you got a 10 out of 10. Most Arrow got a 9. G-Ban got a 10 out of 10. Ash01, what? I told you, we're feeling better tonight, right? We're getting back in the groove. It's Tuesday. Go celebrate with some tacos. I love it. Chico99FB got a 10 out of 10. China Thug, high 5. Winner. Chicken dinner or taco dinner. Our man got a 12 out of 10. I don't know how that's possible, but bonus points to you. Well done. Nikki D, so close, 9 out of 10. Jenny Girl, what? Amazing! Jenny Girl, I'm so happy for you. Sahil got a 9 out of 10. Well done, friends. All right, we're going to do this all again tomorrow. Same time, same place, same beautiful hostess. Hello, that's me. I give away a free answer every night in our pre-show at 7:30, like I mentioned. But until then, I'll see you all tomorrow on display.